Okay, good morning, class. Oh, wow, man. It's not even 6 o'clock in the morning yet. All right, so let's update what's going on here today with the panel lines. We've laid out the measurements, what we want the panel lines to look like. Uh, we used 1/64th, tape that you get off Amazon to lay out after we got the measurements, after we looked at some photos, and put these panel lines on. We put it in a spray booth on the last video and sprayed it with filler primer, at least 5 coats to try and build it up. This is the first time I've done this, and I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, so I'm kind of curious if I even need to put more coats on it. I'm kind of don't know. I'm in uncharted waters here. So let me just start right here. I'm going to pull this little piece up here and see what it looks like. But they say you're supposed to do is supposed to lightly sand it till you start to see the tape. And as you can see from I got a lot of tape to sand, so I don't know how this is going to work out. Because the guys that were on YouTube doing this, they were doing like maybe just a couple lines, but nothing as intricate as what I've got. This is a lot of boxes. Yeah, so you sand it till you just start to see the black. And I'm using some 220 tape here, sandpaper. I don't want anything to cut it too deep, too harsh. I don't want to have to be filling again after I get done with this. Alright, so we got it down to where we can see the little bit of the tape. Take your X-Acto knife, and when you get over here, you're going to be able to have to pick it up. So I'm going to peel it back. Well, you know what? I need my glasses on, so hang on, class. We started this project at 6 o'clock in the morning. We haven't even had coffee. I just came up, just woke up, and was putting a video online. And all right, so I'm gonna peel this back very slowly. I shot this about, I don't know, 10 o'clock last night, and so I let it sit till 6 o'clock this morning. All right, let me give you a close-up. All right, so So that's what that looks like. So I guess if you want that more pronounced, that would require more filler, or a thicker filler if you can find it. There is a thicker filler that's an automotive paint. I guess you could try that. This was just Rust-Oleum. Yeah, it was Rust-Oleum filler paint. Now, I don't know about you, but where I live in Ohio, I mean, paint is hard to find if you want it in a spray can. You know, primer, Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, you know, all those kind of places, they're going to be almost out, man. They've been having problems and problems with paint. So I don't know, you might have to go to an automotive style primer. So I'm going to have to think about this to see if that's deep enough for what I want. Because the object after we pull this tape off is we're going to be putting, you know, don't be pointing there, is putting rivets in this. You know, it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be great because it's going to look better than just a plain painted wing. So we're going to be putting rivets on here. Oh, probably 1,000 or 2 rivets, and they'll probably be put on by hand because I've tested some other stuff that, you know, I just don't. I try all the rivet tools and I always fall back to what I started with. And my old trusty tool is not even out here, so I don't even know where that thing is. I don't know. This place is a mess. I don't know where it is. Where is it? In there? You're not in there either. I don't know where. It's around here somewhere. But basically, it's not this tool, but, you know, yeah, it's a scribe. That's basically what I'm going to be using. Something like that. Unless I tried these other tools. I just don't like the pattern that they leave. You know, you can try all these needle tools, and, you know, I've had some 3D tools, you know, and then I try them, you know, how do they look when you punch them down? You know, am I going to have to do, is it going to look right? So, I've used a lot of different rivet tools and got a lot of different effects. I think I did these with a Dremel tool, I think. Yeah, it might have been a Dremel tool. They left a really nice circle, but that's kind of big. That's a bigger plane, but, and then, you know, the ones here is what I did, you know, with that. And that took a lot of work. Yeah. A lot of rivets, you know, but it works. I didn't do any on the Avanti. That's just straight. All right, class. That's basically, you know, how you do some panel lines. You know, so get your tape out, get your ruler out, get your tape here, and your measurements, and go at it. There's a raised hatch here I put on here. I guess that's a fuel. So I raised that. That'll get markings on it. I made that out of just some aluminum tape. Stuck it on there. And we got a lot of rivets to put on those too, man. So let the old professor sit down and think about this for a few minutes, and I'll show you what my results are on the next video. But all right, this is Jetman, and this is how we do it. I gotta get busy. I'll see you later.